Hey there, guys. Welcome to my channel. I'm Cerise Fairfax, and this is Storytime, Diary of a Working Girl. And this is where a working girl talks about her story and how she became a working girl in the first place. So let's go. Hey there. My name is Joanna, and my story is going to be very short. It's not going to be very long. I don't have a lot of sadness to talk about, and I don't really have too many things to brag about either. I'm a working girl and I love it. I love it. I love the life. I love dressing up. I love looking pretty. I love having a few drinks. I love the full time party life. I'm young. I'm young. And the reason why I even wanted to tell my story is because I've been watching Cerise's story times and I'm thinking that I know a couple of the girls, but I'm not quite sure. And then I was with a guy in his apartment and he was watching one of Cerise's Diary of a Working Girl. And he said to me, "Why don't you tell your story?" And I was like, maybe one day, but I don't have any trauma. And he's like, "You don't need trauma. Diary of a Working Girl is just about how you became a working girl." And then I thought to myself, well, I would rather wait until I have a story for dark side of a working girl. But then I realized that will probably never happen because I'm really smart, really street smarts, and I know who that I'm going to get along with, like what guys are going to treat me good, and I don't play around. So, and I don't think I would ever try to get revenge on anyone either, because I just keep it real. I'm in it to win it. I am in it for the money. I'm in it for the good times. And if I meet a man that's going to take me off the streets, it's not going to be now. I don't want to be off the streets. I don't want to settle down with a guy that's like 20 years older than me. You know, I had one guy the other day and he was getting serious about me. I wasn't serious about him, and he calls me over to his place often and he pays me for my time and he pays me good. But the other day he wanted me to stay a little bit longer than usual. And I told him that there's a party happening and I want to go. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, like, why don't you just settle down? You're not going to be beautiful forever. You're not going to have that body forever. You have to start settling down and, getting serious about a man." I'm 24. Like, this dude is 20 years older than me. He lived his life. He is in retirement right now. And I'm sure when he was 24, no one was telling him to settle down and act like he was married if he wasn't. So I said that to him. I said, "Listen, old man, you take care of yourself and I'll take care of me. I know that I'm going to have to settle down one day, and I do know that. But right now, I'm enjoying the good life. I make good money. And, I think my only worry is when they change Playa Sosua. I know the Dominican Republic is changing every day. I can remember when I was 18 years old, my only thing was wanting to get off the island. I wanted to go to America, Canada, Germany, Spain, wherever I could go and wherever anyone would take me is where I would go. And that's what I was more looking for. I was desperate to leave. But I'm not desperate to leave this island any longer because I realized desperate people are the ones that are coming here. People are desperate to live here, relocate, and it's a big thing right now. So, yeah, I'm enjoying this life, and I'm thinking that within the next 4 years, when I am ready to settle down, there will be a lot of opportunities here for me. And I think by that time as well, Sosua Beach will also be built up, and there will be a lot of changes in Sosua. They're talking about getting rid of the working girls, and coming from a working girl, I can tell you that I already have a plan for that. I'm not a streetwalker anyway, as it is. I'm more on Instagram and I'm more on dating apps. I will go to some of the parties and some of the casinos and stuff of that nature, but I'm not a streetwalker and I'm a good girl. Like I have a good reputation. So as long as there's casinos and as long as there's nightlife, there's going to be girls. I just want to tell you guys that. So stop taking off to Colombia because we're going to be around, but maybe not in the manner that it's happening right now. And so I know that there's going to be changes coming and I'm ready to change with it. I am a young woman and I love my life and I love when guys come here from all around the world to come meet a woman like me. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's not only that, but it is a way for me to meet people from around the world. And I learned English so well. I speak English very well. A lot of guys ask me all the time, where did I learn how to speak English? I learned on the street. And half of them can't believe it. They're like, no way, you must have went to school. And I'm like, no, I went to school when I was younger, but I never went to school for English. I learned a little bit in school, but not enough to hold a conversation. But I learned enough on my own, and that's where I'm at right now. So if I learned English on my own to the point where I hardly have an accent, then I could only imagine how much more I have to learn in the future. I meet a lot of guys all the time, and all of them want to invest in me. I have a lot of business ideas. Guys will often ask me how they can stay here longer, like what business ideas do I have that they can invest in and we can work together on. But I'm not ready for all that right now. Just like I don't want a long-term relationship, anybody to hold me down, I also don't want a business to hold me down. I want to travel. And if I can't travel off the island right now, I want to travel the whole island. I still haven't been to Las Terrenas and I want to get there. I still haven't been to Samana, but I'm going to get there. And it's not money holding me back. It's just more time. It's really time. That's all it is because I like to be around where the party is here in Sosua. And to be honest with you, I like to take the money from the older men, but I definitely don't like to bend over and spend time with them more than a day or two. And if I go to Las Terrenas, it's going to be with a old guy and he's going to be boring and he's going to want free intimacy the whole trip because he'll be telling me he's paying for the trip. So I don't want to do all that. I just want to get some girls together and we get on a bus and we take off, or maybe we can rent a car. These are my thoughts right now. I know I sound young. I know I sound free. I know I sound happy. And that's what I am. I'm a Dominican woman and I am a young woman. I'm a working girl and I love the life that I have. And I just want you guys to know out there that there are some good ones here and we are not trying to rip you off or make you a simp or make you a Western Union poppy. We just want to get fair pay for fair work and have a good time doing it. All right. So thank you for listening to my story. I'll see you on the street sometime. Take care. Hey guys. So she was fun. She was fun. She's a working girl. And, when she wanted to tell me her story, I thought, why not? You guys, it's not always sad stories. It's not always corruption. Sometimes there's some good working girls out there. They like what they do. They're making their money. They're living their life. And they are looking forward to the changes to come. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blesses. Please take a moment to subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below, and share. Take care of yourself out there.